It was during the 1912 school year that the strange story of Vera, the ghost, originated.
Oh, golly. Supposedly now. Vera was supposed to have been pregnant, and the father of her child was supposed to have been one of the administrative officers, and supposedly hanged herself in her room, and with candles burning, and the candles caught the room on fire. But they said that all her records had been destroyed. There was nothing in the papers, nothing about a room catching on fire at VI, but the story goes that the administration, the police kept it quiet. You know, they didn't want any adverse publicity about VI.
When Mary Lou was submitting her book about VI to publishing companies, the subject of the ghost of Vera came up.
And one of the publishing companies wanted me to write more about Vera. Well, there wasn't much to write because one of the librarians at the time called, and Vera was still alive. Vera was, I think, nearly blind at the time, and she was close to 100. She was in her late 90s. So Vera was still alive. I verified that Vera was not a ghost of VI.
Equestrian studies was one of the first disciplines offered by the school. And as the school grew, the Virginia Intermont competitive equestrian program became known for its world-class participation.
We ride against Duke and UNC and, you know, the big schools, UVA, Virginia Tech.
And Virginia Intermont not only rode against those schools, they won against those schools.
Now, VI was first advertised as a Conservatory of Music and Art for young ladies. You know, in all of the early advertisements, that's how it was known as. And they had a really good music department.
And even though it was known as a woman's college, there was the occasional male student.
The most famous guy was Tennessee Ernie Ford, and he took voice lessons up here in 37, 38, and 39. And I've got him in a chapter in the book, and then VI gave him an honorary doctorate the year before he died.
In the early 1940s, VI girls, as they were commonly known, played many parts in the war effort.
Well, they did a lot of the volunteer stuff, the students did, and a lot of them, there were tales about the airplanes dipping down low. You know, if one of the pilots or somebody on the plane's girlfriend was here in school, you know, they would dip down and everybody would go running out looking up. And I think they helped sometimes at the train station when the troops would come in, and they would serve them, you know, donuts and coffee and whatever.
The 1950s were good to Virginia Intermont College. Enrollment was up, and the college was known for the quality of its education. But as America moved into the 1960s, the world was changing. When looking back returns, Virginia Intermont changes with the times.